Thank you very much. I cast my vote in Unit 18 of Ward 15 at Ndodo Hall, Choba. And I'm saying that I'm very happy to have performed this civic duty, which I also see as a citizenship behavior. As you can see, our people are here in their numbers to fight for democracy. We must fight for democracy to work for us. And I believe this is a testament to the impressive campaign that we ran on issues bordering on how we can face the problems that confront us, opportunities as well as challenges. And our campaign was that the people need to come together, and leadership working with the people, we can surmount any challenge. And we made our people to understand that the majority of the problems we face as a people are man-made. And as a government, if we're elected, we're going to make our people understand that together we can address the cultural landscape so that we can begin to see ourselves differently. We begin to see our society differently. We begin to see leadership and followership differently. And when we act differently based on that new vision, I'm sure that we will achieve better. And I believe that politics and government is serious business because it affects virtually every facet of our lives. And we're going to be tackling issues like ignorance. For example, we live in a society where people are born into poverty and they die into poverty. They die in poverty. But in other places, we hear of people who are born into poverty, but they don't die in poverty. Even our attitude to religion, our attitude to ethnicity, our attitude to work and everything is warped. And what we are going to do is to help our people see better and do better and achieve better. And the functions of a local government and the role that the chairman of local government and officials of local government are supposed to play is very clear. They are well spelled out in the Constitution. What we will do is to govern our people by the books. We'll try as much as possible to be transparent. We will display principles of integrity and accountability. And we'll make our people understand that they can be active in their own rescue. We have so many problems. We shouldn't expect God in heaven to come and solve them for us. God will only help us. We shouldn't also expect government to solve our problems. Government, like God, will help us, but we need to help ourselves with government providing the environment in which the people can freely express themselves. We are going to set up an information management center in our local government if we get in, by the grace of God and by the mandate of the people, so that our people can freely express their concerns, make input to what government is doing, and also give us feedback about the impact of our policies and programs. And together, we can co-create solutions that help us, towards a shared future and a shared prosperity.
Just a quick check. What we saw today in the area of preparation and part of the electoral environment, do you think that if this continues, that 2027 is not going to be different, something different?
Well, I don't know what you observed. From my own end, I think that yes, somehow the voting did not start as early as it should. Maybe due to logistical concerns. But we have started and the people have voted. You see, what is important sometimes is not just about the process. It is about the mentality and attitude of the people. And if our people sometimes can wait for a market to start and they don't bother that the market did not start early. If they go to a cinema and the cinema did not start early and they waited until when the service providers are ready, I think we should do the same thing with voting. Because the attitude here is that, okay, it is announced that voting will start at 8. And once it is 9 o'clock and it has not started, people begin to go away. But as far as I'm concerned, voting at elections, participation in politics is more important than watching a cinema or even going to the market. Because at the end of the day, everything about us, including going to market, going to school, and every other thing, is seriously governed by the kind of politics and the government that we have. So we are happy that we have finally had the election, and we want our people to keep the tempo. Let us continue to trust the process. Let us continue to improve on the process. Let us continue to love our country and do things that will make us better citizens and better achievers within the limits of what is available to us. It's not like somebody said, it is not in our stars. It is in us. We will decide what we want, how we want it, and if we work hard at what we want and what we think is good for us, I think there's nothing that we cannot achieve, and there is no problem that can stand in our way.
So from what has happened in your polling units and generally the election, can you just make general assessment of what you have observed?
Generally, I would say that the elections have been free, fair, credible, and the turnout is massive, which shows that people are interested in democracy. And I believe this is the same thing everywhere, because I have not had the opportunity to go to all the polling centers and all of that. But if what I have seen here is a reflection of what has happened in other places, it means that we have fought and we have won for democracy today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.